Um, my name is Ellen, and I'll be graduating in a couple weeks from the School of Nursing at Penn. So I entered college as a lost puppy. Somehow, a small-town girl from Oklahoma found her way in a busy place like Philadelphia and was supposed to survive and do well here. Well, adjusting to Philadelphia and getting over the culture shock at Penn took quite some time. It was my first time. My freshman year is best summarized as the story of the prodigal son. It was my first time away from home, which meant that all the desires that had been suppressed since high school finally had a place to be expressed. I was so torn between attending church and wanting to go out that one day, I just prayed to God that He would let me go and do whatever I wanted to for just 1 year. I would come back to Him in a year, and if I didn't, I thought I just wasn't meant to be His daughter. So, church was no longer a big part of my life, and I spent most of my weekends either getting drunk or recovering from a hangover. After about a semester and a half of living like this, I sunk into the lowest low I have ever experienced. I had no sense of worth or purpose for my life, and I felt so lonely. I had so many people I could hit up and drink with, but not one person came to mind when wanting to talk about my loneliness, struggles, and life with. How did I end up like this? This continued until sometime during the summer after freshman year. I couldn't do it anymore. I no longer wanted to live the life that I was living. I desperately cried out to the Lord that He would take me back and forgive me for my sins. I promised to stop living the way I had, and that I would try to get plugged into church and live a more wholesome life. Sophomore year was when I really joined the GCC community and experienced slow progress in my relationship with the Lord. The struggle to say no to drinking still persisted, but at the same time, my desire to know God more personally started to slowly grow too. The summer after sophomore year was my first mission trip ever, and after that, God really changed my life. Honestly, it wasn't OTR itself or the people there that made the trip so impactful in my life. Instead, I felt as though God chose OTR to be a place where He would meet me so personally. I experienced God in a way that I never had before. He seemed so real and present. Every day at morning prayer, I felt like He was speaking to me and revealing more of His character to me through Scripture. God gave me a hunger to know and understand more of Him and His love for His people. Junior year became a year of sweet, sweet I learned Jesus time. This was a year where I truly felt like Jesus was the ultimate pursuer of my life. If I had thought that I had experienced true love before, Jesus was really about to sweep me off my feet with His agape love. Junior year is a year that I will deeply cherish as I look back on my college experience because it was an intimate, personal, sweet, joy-filled, and fun season of walking alongside Jesus. In the beginning of my last year of college, I felt like the Lord wanted to teach me about obedience, hence our family group name, Simple Obedience. I did not think much of it at the time, but as I near the end of my college career and reflect on these past 4 years, I can't help but feel like God has been preparing me for something. Preparing me to obey Him when He calls and leads me to the places He has prepared for me. In this immediate year, I believe He has called me to serve Him in Singapore. I pray that He would continue to guide me and mold me so that I will have an obedient heart to follow Him in whatever path He may lay before me in this journey of life. As I end, I want to share our family group verse, 1 John 2, 5-6. But if anyone obeys His word, love for God is truly made complete in them. This is how we know we are in Him. Whoever claims to live in Him must live as Jesus did. Thank you.